episode 3.
That's it. Manpower's in the
Manpower
house.
Demolition. What's going on, guys?
Good. How are you guys?
Not bad. Not bad.
Good. Sorry, I'm looking at Daniel again.
What do you mean?
Put the phones
Just
away.
check my script. No, don't throw it.
The phones never stop.
All right, let's do this. So,
Let's do it.
What up, boys? We came to crash your party.
What's going on?
Manpower's first podcast. I 99% of the time I say no to everybody, but obviously,
We feel honored.
we
Yeah.
we
It's nice to have you guys.
we got the best of the best in the industry. We feel that you guys are,
Thanks,
everybody's
man.
got opinions like everybody's got a fucking asshole, right? But I think you guys are actually the best when it comes to your trick.
Same for you.
So
Yeah.
I literally had to, once we talked, and I'm like, I'm there, man. Yeah.
Fucking right.
Absolutely.
I have,
super
I have
excited.
tons of questions for Fernando about business and stuff that we're going to put on the podcast. And then let's talk
shit.
about
Put him on
general
the spot.
construction.
We see
Construction
you
stuff.
everywhere, by the way.
Yeah, I love it.
Like your
I love
social
it.
media presence is on point. The other day I'm driving down the fucking QEW. I'm like, holy shit, got fucking Manpower's got signs everywhere.
love it.
Like,
Right?
holy
Yeah.
shit.
Soon
That
we'll
was
be
at
sponsoring
420,
latex condoms, so you'll see the end on it. We'll be giving those out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Justin already ordered them.
Yeah.
Your face is right on the tip.
Right on the tip. Right on the fucking tip.
I was talking to one of my buddies about it. My buddy, you don't even know him.
Latex
Never met him.
condoms?
about you. And he was saying that like it's like Fernando's got a gift. He's like, it's not like
Thank you.
nobody's like
Yeah.
nobody could try. Like some people try to be you, other demo guys and stuff, right? But like you got a
No
gift.
fancy cars, no Are we talking about fancy
gotta
cars
give.
and watches today, or we're not
No,
doing
we're
that?
not.
We're not
No,
doing that.
we're not.
Okay. Speaking, bro, it doesn't matter. Fuck it. It is what it is, right?
No problem.
But,
There's
like,
always,
but
there's always
you,
going to be.
you are you, like in person and on Instagram. Like
100%.
this guy is
No,
this guy.
no,
You know what I
There's
mean?
no change.
I think that's what sells you too, right? Like,
Well, at the end of the day, and I have to throw Danny in right now. Danny, pop your head in. I have to be honest. Danny was the first person that I did anything on Instagram with, and I originally called Danny just for a website. It wasn't even to do anything. And Danny came by one of my sites, and he's like, "Dude, why don't you throw this up?" Like, and I'm like, "Okay." And I think it was like the most basic website. Danny, did we even have a mic on at the time? Like, it was like nothing. And from there, it just literally.
How long ago was this?
4 years ago, Danny.
A little more.
December 2019.
Oh,
Yeah.
So before COVID.
Yeah, so
Yeah, just
I was doing like little posts, stuff like that. Carmen at Premier Tire, I did his shop, and that was really the first time that I posted anything on social media.
Huh.
I literally did a collage. It was like 6 pictures. The middle was just my logo, and I sponsored it.
So how long have you been doing how long has Manpower been around?
Manpower, the name itself, has transitioned twice. First, I was First Image Demo Groups. I was married, got divorced. She took the fucking name, right? And then I switched it over to Manpower.
Don't get married,
Don't
please.
fucking get married. Don't get married. I got
Dan, take everything.
Still doing okay.
yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Yeah.
We're doing okay because we're married to each other.
You guys really gotta stop.
I know, we do.
You gotta stop.
My wife's asking questions.
So
My wife doesn't
yeah,
pay
so I
attention.
started, and then basically,
How long was that?
I'm
genuinely curious.
12 years ago.
12 years. Nice.
So originally, I only dealt in commercial. So I only had 2 clients, 5 guys. So TD Bank and Fix Auto merged as one at a point. So I was doing all the locations across Ontario. The first one was actually right over here on the QEW. See that it says TD, a green building on the side. So that was the first one. And after that, I literally went all over Ontario. Speedy Auto Glass is a part of, which I didn't even know, Fix Auto also. So I didn't know that they were all like, I didn't know that. Or it could be just the same construction, whatever it was, management company. So I started doing all the Speedy Auto Glasses across Ontario.
Oh, that's cool.
So I did like 120 locations in 2 years, just 5 guys. And
Wow.
literally that's hence
So
why-
all the rentals, I guess you were the one going.
so
in.
I was doing all the demos, showrooms, like I was doing all of it. Back then I used to do a lot of machine work myself. So
So you were on the tools.
Yeah.
hardcore, bro. I only stopped like
That's
4
good.
years ago on the tools.
He knows how to
man.
use them well too, man.
Yeah, like
you
4
gotta-
years ago I stopped. It's just
Less than that.
was it less? Yeah, I can't do it. I can't.
No,
I
now at
explain
this
that
point
to
doesn't
my
make
guys.
sense,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
a lot of my guys when we first kicked off, they were like, "Hey, man, like you're not on site," and I'm like, "But guys, you gotta understand. It's either I'm with you in the trenches, which I don't mind, or we get more work,
That's what it is.
right?" And that's what
100%.
happens, right?
That's important.
sure.
I think the last house I did was actually Manning, which I was on a machine for
Manning.
MDK Construction.
Which was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago, I was on a machine
Yeah.
for about a week or two.
Wow.
Yeah. Because at the time, my other guy too, he's on a machine, and I don't really trust anybody, to be honest with you.
So in the beginning, you were doing a lot of commercial, and then
It was
when
commercial.
you decided you started going to residential, you realized
it was honestly a fluke. We did a gentleman, he's on Mercerman, big company, whatever, construction company, I can't remember his name right now. We did one of his houses for him on the Kingsway. we went in, we bamboozled a 5,000 square foot house in 9 days. There's only 5 of us. And the gentleman's like, buddy, do you know that everybody was quoting me like 4 weeks of labor here? Like 5? Me and my guys were like, bro, this is fucking nothing.
Yeah.
So we started getting into the residential side, right? And we were just bamboozled.
Because the commercial guys are just more boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, like for us, it's all timelines in commercial. That's how it was back then.
Yeah, but especially restaurants and shit, they're paying high leases and all this
well,
stuff, right?
even when I got so back in the day, I got hooked up with Farm Boy. So the first one was at Brown's Line and just right over here,
And Evans.
and Evans over here, and like that one there. My first walkthrough, there was Precy. There was all these big boys in the game. I pull up, bro, piece of shit, fucking pickup truck back then. You know, didn't know I was actually talking to the owner of Farm Boy. So I'm doing a walkthrough. This guy, so I thought he was like the gem, right? So we're talking, we're walking. He's like, oh, so how much do you think? And I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. He's like, well, go to the trailer, spend some time, and that's it. Go to the trailer. Come back 5 hours later, I'm like 180. And I thought it was high too, right? I'm like, oh fuck, I don't know. He goes, everybody else was like 350, 400. He goes, you got the job. Month into the job, remember I had a black dually? That was all jacked, big
Dodge.
wheels.
Yeah.
The owner of Farm Boys bought that from me.
Wow.
Yeah, so he called me one day. He's like, hey, meet me at this dealership. I'm like, oh, I thought I was gonna pick him up.
Yeah.
He goes, this is your truck. He goes, you've saved me so much money.
Damn.
That, here you go.
That's crazy.
So that was it, man.
That's cool.
And then
That's
Manpower-
How long was that?
2014, bro. 2013, yeah.
You had that truck when you demoed my place.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I remember that truck you rolled up.
He had
that,
it,
was,
yeah.
that was still 5 years ago. You had that
And,
truck.
and back in the day when Homestars first kicked off, I had a friend of mine, hey, bro, hop on it. And back then, dude, we were doing like 5 to 10 bathrooms a day, gutting. And we were laughing, bro. Like me and another guy and just a garbage runner would do a bathroom in 2 hours. We'd gut a bathroom in 2 hours, and we'd have 10 booked in a day.
That's crazy.
So we were like fucking pounding them out. Oh, bro, like it was crazy. And we're like, fuck, this is.
So that was when you had like one crew, just you and your
That's
two
it,
guys.
bro. Yeah. Later on, when I opened up, I brought Justin.
Yeah.
Justin came by like a lost puppy to my office.
So where did where'd you come from?
I came from Senso. I used to run one of their offices.
And then you guys connected how, like
Through
social
literally
media?
Instagram, like everybody else.
Yeah.
I literally reached out to him. I was like, hey man, if you ever need anything for like rental or equipment, reach out to me. I'll be able to help you. And he reached out to me like once, I think for like a cut and break. I think the other rental company didn't have it in stock, so I'm like, I got it out to him quickly. And then I went to a contracting.
Rental dummies?
Yeah.
We won't say the full
Yeah,
name.
we
We'll call
won't
it
say
rental
we won't
dummies.
say the full names. I went there, and because of COVID, they kind of got rid of me. And then Fernando's like, bro, jump on with
Yeah,
me.
man, come on board.
Fucking
And
right.
the rest was history.
So did you start as a laboring with them, or you?
Yeah, I started like from the
Bro,
bottom.
this guy started from the bottom,
Yeah,
bro. We
from
were
the bottom.
doing a Walmart, was it?
Yeah,
Out in Barrie.
yeah.
And this guy, bro, was like driving the guys up. He would sleep in the truck with the guys. Like,
Yeah,
bro, but
yeah.
that's what it was for us.
Yeah, in the
back then,
trenches.
man.
Me
Yeah.
too. Oh, buddy, me too. I
Yeah,
had the
but
same
I don't have to
story.
tell you, right? Like,
Sure.
and a lot of people see where we're at today and think
They
it
don't
just
know.
came from
Yeah.
nothing. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, man, Justin was there, and I remember a buddy of mine, Elton, was also giving me a hand. And
Yeah.
bro, we were running day and night, man. Like
We
day and
legit were.
fucking night.
Hustling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I remember.
Passion. That's why you're
Bro, but
successful, right?
yeah, like I still love this shit. The day that I'm
me
bored, that's when I'll give up. But I'm not. Like,
Like
I
my
love
first
it.
day on board. My
Yeah.
first day on board, we were doing a house for the Simpson twins.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Two
yeah.
female contractors.
Yeah, we've done a job for them.
Yeah,
Amazing.
and,
I love them.
Yeah.
I love them.
And literally, like the guys, like we literally packed up at their house at like 7:00. Literally dropped them off at the subway. They literally showered, went home, like ate their dinner. I'm like, okay, let me jump on at 10. On station, I literally went home, had dinner, kissed my fiance. I'm like, okay, ciao, I'm going back to work. Like really, like yeah.
You know what's
Have
funny? Like
another night shift.
our businesses
Yeah.
is the real hard work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like electrical plumbers, yeah, okay, then the trades. They
I
don't
get it.
they don't know like what
No,
a day.
it's dirty,
what a
it's
day is
rough,
like.
it's heavy.
Listen, my calf,
Yeah, you
my
know,
calf is blown out. My back is fucked.
Yeah, yeah.
My shoulder.
Yeah, your shoulders.
Buddy, I walk like I'm 80 years old, but I put in that work.
Yeah,
Do you know
for
what I
sure.
mean? I put in that work. So
For sure.
I get it with you guys too. I see it, man. It's real work. Bro.
It's real work.
So that's why
man.
we're.
I've been so the thing about roofing is like once you open a roof, you gotta fucking close it.
Yeah, you have
So like I've been in the situations where I had a roof open and like a guy's like I'm quitting, another guy's like I'm quitting, and then I'm like, oh fuck, what do you do? You gotta close it. You can't leave it open.
All day.
So I worked till 11 p.m. fucking floodlights. You know, had to do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you have to do. You have to
Absolutely.
close the roof.
I went through that, like I was saying on the first TD job. I had two guys that quit on me. So I was excavating, okay, digging by myself, doing the trenching I had 3 machines sitting there, bro. I was like this, boom, 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 back and forth, and everybody's like, "This guy's fucked," but
You
You
gotta
gotta
do
do
it.
what
I gotta do what I
That's
gotta
what I
do.
do, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I got it done, bro. I never even paid before, bro. I rented a machine for the fucking roller came by. Guys dropped asphalt. Yeah, bro. I had no choice. Everybody fucking walked off on me.
Yeah.
You know,
Some people
we're
can
getting
handle
more
it.
money somewhere else at another job. I'm like, what? I'm like, buddy, it is what it is, right? That's how I ended up getting all the TD auto, all the TD and fixed autos. Bro.
Fucking right.
The owner saw that. They were like, bro, this guy's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Drive it.
Oh no. Oh yeah. They're like, no. Like, this is our guy.
Yeah.
So how did you two meet?
Actually, I called him through an Instagram post.
Social media.
Yeah, I believe it was an
Always,
Instagram post.
yeah.
We had just bought a house, and I was like, we were
And we
going
thought
to
it
do
was too
rentals.
expensive. That was the best part.
You got
Oh,
it,
yeah?
yeah. So he comes over. I called him. He comes over. He does a walkthrough with me. You know, tells me about how they're gonna do it and all that stuff. And then, quick, an hour later, gives me a price, which is the craziest thing about the
You
demo,
see,
right?
You guys don't do that. You guys don't.
We're in 24 hours.
We do it in 30 minutes now. 30. Quicker than the hour.
So he gives me a price. He shoots me. Somebody shoots me an email estimate, gives me a price, and I saw the price, and I was like, it's a little high. I don't think I'm gonna do that. So I had a couple guys working with me, and I was like, you guys want to demo the house? They're like, cool, yeah, sure. He told me he was gonna do it in 4 days. I was like, if he's gonna do it in 4 days, my 2 guys are pretty experienced in construction. They'll probably be able to do it in like 6 days. 2.5 weeks later, okay.
We're still doing
2.5 weeks later, they're still demoing the house, and
Time is money.
I've already hit that budget. Like I've already hit it.
His place wasn't so bad.
No, I think I ended up.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's better to hire professionals, right?
Yeah, 100%. So I think
People
I
learn
ended
the
up-
hard way sometimes,
All
right?
the time.
Yeah. So I think I ended up spending $500 more than his original quote.
Yeah.
And I was
stressed
like,
out.
A lot
I was
more headaches.
stressed.
Delayed.
Every day I had to be there. I had to check. So once we did that, I met him there. But then a few months later, I called him back. I was like, cut my roof. Like, cut the roof off. And he's like, what, you don't want to do it yourself? I'm like, don't ask questions. Just cut the roof off. I'm like,
good.
I don't care what the bill is. Just cut the roof off. Yeah. So
And
it
my
was-
guys
it was
ate your house. Like they
Yeah,
fucking,
it was 4 hours.
bro. I ate a fucking roof, bro.
4 hours.
The whole roof.
Yeah, it was unreal.
Gone, packed in a
gone.
bin. See you later.
Gone. I drove by the house. There was a roof. I drove
love
back around at lunchtime because I met him and I was like, let's have lunch. And there was no roof on the house.
Amazing.
And I was like, guys, where's the roof? I looked in the house. It's not in the house. It was in the bin already.
Wow, God.
It's gone.
I couldn't believe
That's
it.
crazy.
It's gone.
Yeah, it was great. And then from there, we just kept in touch.
And then now you guys work together.
yeah, now we work together. So I'm taking care of the
He
framing
handles,
side.
the framing side, the drywall side, and he helps a lot on the demo
So
side.
you guys do steel stud frame or wood stud? Everything?
Both. Yeah, we offer both steel stud and wood frame. So, yeah.
And even with drywall, we provide like insole,
Drywall,
boarding,
insulation
and
tape,
board.
like
So
full
Again,
service.
all I'm trying to do is, as you know, we have a lot of the same clients, and they're all stressed out, right? And it's just providing them service. That's all. That's why they deal with us and yourself, And at the end of the day, those were the concerns that I heard from all our GCs, and for them, it's just fun. We just want to call one guy, bro.
Yeah. It was that, and like you said, it was the reliability. It was the reliability.
Listen,
where you were
yeah.
able to be like, okay, because like with us, if we say we're there tomorrow, we're there tomorrow. 100%. Like we make it work. Whether it's 5 guys or 3 guys, we're not gonna change your timeline only because we can't facilitate it, only because somebody else kind of pushed us back.
100%,
We always try to
man.
make
It's
it
like
work.
us too, so in our business, it's like once the framing's done, you gotta waterproof it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It's right away.
Doesn't matter. You gotta
Yeah,
waterproof it. You gotta send the guys there because
Yeah.
it's
You get that
You
phone
gotta
call.
keep the builders going, or else they're not gonna hire you. You gotta keep them
Of course,
happy.
yeah.
So then that's kind of like one thing that we took. It was like, okay, so everyone kind of looked at us like that reliable company. We're like, we say we're gonna get it done, we get it done.
And listen, we're not fucking perfect. No, shit. Like we fuck up some shit here and there, but we deal with it on the spot.
Yeah,
There's no waiting. There's no downtime, and that's how we've gotten a lot of our big clients. Where
How you handle the bad.
yeah, like you know what I mean. Like shit happens, man. Like it's always gonna happen. Like and actually, even before Daniel joined us, we were moving a rear wall of a house, and literally, bro, a piece of a brick went over the fence and hit the bottom of a window. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know anybody in the industry for windows, and he sent somebody like right away. Boom, boom, boom. Neighbor was happy. They're like, oh, thank you so much. You know what I mean? Like, it's how you deal with shit, right? Like, that's it.
And we always say you're as good as your last demo, just like you guys, brother.
Yeah,
You're as good as your
man.
last job.
Yeah.
Right? So you always want it to be perfect. You always want to be spot on. You always want to make that customer happy.
Yeah.
So that's how we kind of facilitate and manage our shit.
So throw some more shit, bro. Come on, we're here. What else? Talk to
know.
me. These guys,
I know you could.
yeah, bro. Like, yeah. How did you get
I thought
started?
this was my first
Yeah,
podcast,
the first one.
So I started,
Okay, sorry.
I started roofing in 2013. Long story short, I needed a job. At that point in my life, I was like in really good shape. I used to go to the gym a lot, and I met a guy at the gym.
It's because I was in good shape.
Oh, yeah. How do you get better than this?
Back in the days,
Oh man, I
got too much fat.
Anyway.
Well,
Okay, so 2013, I was going to the gym. I met this guy. Was over here on Kipling, the Extreme Couture.
Oh, that's where I used to train back in the day too, man. Yeah.
So
Awesome
we
roof there, by the way.
used to talk and
amazing roof there.
yes, they gave me fuck. And then I needed a job. I asked him, I go, what do you do? He goes, roofing. I go, fuck it, I'll give it a try. I gave it a try. When my first day, I was like, fuck this, I'm not doing
Horrible,
shit.
right, man? That's how I felt too. I remember.
Garbage job, you know.
Yeah.
Tough. Because you could go to the gym all you want, and
Totally different, man.
Totally different.
Totally. Yeah. We have guys that come to our sites, bro. Like guys that are jacked.
Totally.
And
you don't have the stamina.
2 hours later, they're like, I can't do this, man.
Yeah,
I'm like,
same with framing. I've had guys that can't lift walls. They
Yeah,
can't,
it's
they
totally
can't do
different
it.
strength and stamina.
oh,
right?
two different worlds.
So I got in there, and then within a few months, I noticed everybody's quitting. I'm like, nobody wants to do this job. I'm like, you know what? There might be opportunity in this business.
100%.
Nobody wants to fucking do it.
100%.
So I said, fuck it. I put my head down. I worked. I grabbed the torch within a few months because
Very important.
Else.
Yeah,
I learned how to
important.
torch. I
Yeah.
perfected it. I became
Yeah,
good.
right on.
And then I just kept moving up from there. I learned estimating. I learned project management. And then 2017, I said, fuck it. I gotta go my own.
Yeah, perfect, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, right on,
I
man.
love that.
2017 started with nothing. Maxed on my credit cards.
Yeah, bro.
The Sprinter was my first.
Yeah.
Maxed on my credit cards. Set it up beautifully inside. My
Yeah.
parents' garage. My parents were like, "What the fuck you doing?" Like I was working on the inside, setting it up. Because I live in a condo. I didn't have.
Yeah.
I didn't have an air space to do it. So yeah, I set it up, and from there, I went hard on Instagram, hard on social media.
And that's it, man.
Like I was like the first job I did a little flat roof, and I just did a little video of me torching. I'm like, hit 52,000 views.
Wow, man.
Wow.
I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't believe it. Like, people actually want to see this shit?
Yeah, of course,
Really?
yeah.
I thought it was just, titties and ass on Instagram.
All day long, yeah.
You know,
Yeah. And
but it's not. Like, it's,
It was titties, ass, and torching. You got onto something.
So, yeah, then we started posting more videos. We got more followers, and then GC started calling us. Of
course, yeah, man.
Harder and harder and harder.
That's good.
that's
Social media changed my business. I'm sure it did.
100% it has. You know what I mean? Right now, even for in the industry that I am in, obviously in deconstruction, we are the biggest, not only in Canada, but like North America right now.
I would say so.
We average 1,100 projects a year, man.
Yeah.
That's 1,100 fucking houses a year. Like,
It's a lot.
like I talk to everybody from the States, from fucking everywhere, man. Like everybody hits me up all the time, and they're like, is your social media like real? Like, are your story? I'm like, yeah, dude, that's every day. Like, they're like, what do you average a week? I'm like, on a bad note, we're like 17 projects a week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like right now, even my office, like
So
the girls are
majority of
stressed.
projects is now what? Like commercial, residential?
All residential. Commercials, we do a lot for a couple of guys. We do a lot of
Oh, but you like to
McDonald's.
stick to residential.
I love, yeah. We've mastered it now. You know what I mean? It's not worth it for me to step back into commercial, and it wouldn't be fair to all the big guys.
You know what's funny? My buddy was even telling me too that like he sees other guys using your terminology and stuff. Like, of
course, but
demolition.
yeah, but no, but selective is it's a word that's always been around. But
for sure. But
but-
like,
I
it's
didn't
like,
hear it.
But,
I didn't hear it.
But
until-
people,
You're using it.
listen, there's always going to be somebody that's going to try to bite something that I created with Danny, and me and Danny talk about it all the time. But it's in the pudding, man. At the end of the day,
happened to
like,
me too. When I started, I did the drone videos.
yeah. I remember, bro. I remember that.
Drone videos.
Yeah, man. I remember
I was
that.
the first guy to like buy drones. Said, "Fuck this! I'm gonna post a video of me doing the work, the roof,
Yeah.
whatever."
Yeah.
Now I read Josh.
But listen,
But even hashtags like
Yeah, the couple.
oh
our
man.
competitors, they literally copy all of our
Dude.
hashtags and paste them.
Danny, you remember we had a guy, bro. We had a guy that copied our shit so bad that he put my address, my telephone number, my email, and I hit back the guy. I'm like, I think you made a mistake on your post.
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
And the guy looked. He's like, I'm like,
I
buddy.
seen that.
I'm like, dude, just try to be original,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, come on, man. But it is. Listen, there's nothing wrong with competition at the end of the day, and for ourselves, we talk about it all the time. Our GCs know who we are, and I'm where I'm at.
Keeps you on your toes.
Listen, man, I live and breathe this shit, man. I live and breathe this shit.
Comfortable, you're just
No, you can't.
No, man, I'm never comfortable, man. I'm never comfortable.
But
I'm
your,
not.
your love for the game.
Yeah,
I'm.
I'm-
the money. It's just you love
it's
it.
not-
One thing I love about you the most. I say this to everybody I talk to when I talk to you. You're always constantly reinvesting in the business.
Always, bro.
And
My
I really
guys,
respect it.
always,
I really respect
bro.
'cause
Always.
Some people they're scared. They don't want to. They don't want to put
No,
money back
man.
into it. But you're building a real brand, a real.
Yeah, bro. I
So it's like you have no fear buying a truck for
No,
marketing or,
no.
or putting your sign up on the gardener. You have
No,
fear.
man, I
love-
just-
I respect it a lot.
You need that though.
and
But most people don't have the balls to go spend 50 G's on a.
It's scary for them.
on
It's scary for a lot
on
of
a
people.
billboard.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah.
But you have to think, hey, maybe that 50 G's will give me
it's
100.
I don't look at it like that, bro. I just believe in myself.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna tell you. I just believe in myself, and I know what's meant for me is gonna be for me, and I've always had that energy about myself and that way of thought, like thinking. You know what I mean? Like when we need a truck, I'll like, bro.
Right away.
But it's,
You know you're gonna do
it's
that.
never
man,
one.
like,
It's like 2 or 3. And he always
Yeah,
says,
bro,
he's
like,
like, "Don't worry, bro." It's
during
like,
COVID,
it'll
when
come.
trucks
It'll
were
come.
stupid, I'm like, I want fucking 7 Sprinters.
Yeah, we got
And
that.
everybody's like, are you fucking nuts? No, I want my 7 Sprinters. A couple of weeks ago, we bought a 14 passenger Sprinter, and because we needed it.
Yeah.
You know, it's the most expensive
Literally to
Sprinter that I
transport your
have,
bags.
bro. And it's for my guys. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's for all my guys drive new trucks, and it's not for nothing. But we all put in that work, man. Like we all put in that work. Like what I mean, to give my guys a piece. Look, your trucks are beautiful too.
Yeah.
But we're all in them all day long, man.
have
We're
to.
driving around all day long. You know, like
We're on the road a lot.
You
Yeah,
have to constantly
man.
invest.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
90% of our days on the road, checking our sites, on site
Ah, like
visits.
It's the site
Everything.
visits, really. Like we're bouncing from site to site, and we're trying to make good impressions on new clients that we meet because there's a lot of new people that we meet on the regular, and
Yeah,
you have to make a good impression. You have to look decent.
For sure.
You know,
You
you
have to
don't
look the
need to
part,
be
too.
anything like crazy, but you have to look decent. The truck's got to be decent. You can't open the door and stuff falls out, and you know, you gotta be clean. The trucks look good. We try
and
to
plus
keep
we
it
have the
clean.
party bus now.
Yeah.
Part of us.
I love it.
I gotta see that.
But it only made sense like when we took Taylor out. We hit
Yeah, I
all
love
those
it.
sites. We hit your house too.
Yeah.
How are 4 guys gonna jump around site to site? Get into this truck. Let's go
And I
hit
love
each
it. You
site.
can work. Use a laptop.
That,
I was on
that was
my-
the whole point of that truck. Like, plug it in. You got Wi-Fi in the truck. You can hit all your sites on the phone. You have no stress.
Yeah,
So yeah, I looked at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we looked at it as well as like a way of like saving costs for like us as a company, right? Because we're 3 individuals. If we're going to the same place, why take all 3 different trucks?
Yeah, bro. It
Why
just-
not
it
go
just didn't
somewhere
make
where we have
sense.
somebody
It
to
just
drive
didn't make
us and we
sense.
could still produce work, still get shit done,
Yeah,
and save
yeah.
costs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
what
fun.
it is. Like you're in the truck working.
100%.
Oh, bro, it's
Like
the
for me,
ultimate
the toughest
best.
thing is sometimes is I know I have so much stuff I could pump in the office, and being away for 5 or 6 hours a day,
That kills you.
you're like fuck. Like,
Bro, I'm a cell phone king
you
of
have
tickets.
to do it,
So
but
I
like,
get it. It's
I could
hard.
be pumping out like
Yeah.
So if somebody
Trying to
else
make
is
money,
driving,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
if somebody else is
Oh,
driving
yeah.
and I'm able to like, you know,
Yeah.
do my estimate, email this, send this out, do that, same with Justin.
It
it's-
totally made sense for me
Sure.
as a business owner. For
Like
me
at
to have
first,
that
when it
truck.
was Fernando and I remember we used to go like site visits, and there was like 1 or 2 girls in the office at that time, and we would literally go do a site visit, and we would literally either call them or voice note them the quote. Just to like be that fast because we had so many going, we would never have the chance to actually be and sit in the office and like actually type it out and send it off. That we literally like give them like a 3-minute voice note. This is the house that we're doing. Select if this, and this, site prep this, and this, and like they would literally plug it out. That's how we were able to kind of give
That's-
out quotes like within the hour.
Yeah.
We literally like as soon as we left.
Oh, so
boom,
was that a thing?
voice
Like you wanted to
note,
give a
boom,
quote
boom,
within an
boom,
hour?
boom, boom, boom.
I
Oh, yeah.
used to give
Even
quotes
now.
within an hour, man. Hour and a half.
Yeah, even now,
That's my
like-
That's
thing.
how I got that quote
Yeah.
that fast.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
love it.
I usually when I'd leave a job site, I would literally park up the street. You know what I mean? So I'm not in front of their house like a
figured.
fucking creep, right? And just sitting down and just boom, 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 boom. And then I would just literally text it all to my girls at the office or voice note it through. You know what I mean? And then the girls would send it out right away. But now our volume is just.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah,
insane.
it's How many quotes do you guys do a week? We do a shit ton too.
they're big.
Just
How
demo.
many jobs a year? Is fucking-
Just demo. We probably do a week. I want to say like upwards of 100, probably more.
easily.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
demo.
for us, yeah.
Over
Like even
over
framing
100.
quotes, I think
Framing.
like I don't know how often or how many people usually push out, but like this week I think I've done like 12 already.
Yeah.
It's like
And we
crazy.
have, and for us, we're totally slammed on that sector. Again, grateful and blessed for all my clients to have that trust and especially me and my company, right?
Yeah.
Like we got big names like our mutual friend like Taylor. He's all gun hold with us. You know what I mean? And we brought him around, and he brought us around. Like, that's when I saw your house, and yeah, like it's.
So what's
It's
your
good- it's
number?
good
What's your
working
number for estimates in a month?
in a month.
Jerry would know better than me. Jerry.
I'd say
You're like me now,
probably
bro.
around 60.
Yeah, that's a great number. Yeah.
That's a great number.
But like we do, it's roofing and exterior cladding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
Some of the quotes are
like some of
detailed
our
shit.
like our estimates.
Some of them are quick. You send.
Yeah,
It's quick.
of course, yeah.
A flat
Yeah.
roof is a flat roof.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
when it comes
exactly.
to like
Count your squares
walls,
and there it goes.
thermal clips,
Yeah,
insulation,
there's a lot of stuff,
Z girds, it starts to
Build up. Yeah.
build up, and like we pride ourselves in the details. Like our
Right.
quotes, every material is broken down.
Yeah, we don't do that
in
much.
detail.
Yeah.
We try, man. We try.
I don't
we
really
try.
have material.
We don't
No,
have
but
material.
you're in a
You-
different
you-
business. You guys,
you guys,
It's
yeah.
a different business.
Like the
yeah.
forming side, the reason why it takes longer is like Mike when he does it. Like he's everybody in the forming industry knows who Mike is. He's like the wizard of forming. Like every other forming company, like whoa, that's. I'm like yeah. They're like okay, bro. Like everybody. but he's so detailed and he catches so much shit. Now I understand why he takes.
As
He
long
catches a lot of stuff. I sat with him for a couple hours, and he's legitimately really good at it. He catches these little things that I think other people would miss.
Which ends up costing us money, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
for us, it's also about transparency with the client.
And we want to work with
We
good,
wanna show-
good builders. We like working with good builders.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll have like, I don't want to say crappier builders, but like guys with less experience and stuff.
And it's
Reach
hard.
out to
And
them.
it's
Not as
hard.
detailed.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes
Or
a
you-
mess. You go there, it's a mess. But you know what? There's sometimes where we work with inexperienced builders and stuff, and they kind of need us because like we need a guy that's like.
They're
Well,
leaning
no,
on
they're-
you.
they're
expertise,
leaning on you guys.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then,
Right.
but then all of a sudden now you're the GC.
Yeah, I know.
Now all of a sudden you're managing their
Yeah.
project. Like this year, one thing that we've said is for framing drywall and forming, we're not dealing with homeowners.
Yeah,
Absolutely not. We're not. Like we've made it very,
too
very
much.
clear.
Yeah, no, I agree.
We can't. And also this year, we're not looking for new clients. We're really lucky to have the clients that we have. It's continuous repeat business for us.
Yeah.
It's literally every week. It's the same. Pretty much, man. It's the same GCs we deal with all the time. You know,
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tons of repeat business.
It
Yeah.
is
Relationship business.
That's
what it is,
exactly
yeah.
what it
You
is.
know that. Yeah,
Yeah.
me and you both know how it is. You know.
100%. That's good.
For sure, because the builders you deal with must build houses, multiple houses a year.
Oh,
multiple-
absolutely.
You know, in a decade, how many are you going to do for the same
Subdivisions,
guy?
whatever it
Exactly.
is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
What else? What else, boys?
Yeah. What else, man?
Were you always this charismatic?
Always, bro.
Always, go on.
Always, man. Always.
You
It's a
can tell.
gift, right?
You can
I don't know,
tell.
man. I've always been that way. No, Danny. Even when I used to back in the day. Yeah.
It's a little bit rough.
Yeah.
Really rough.
Was there a little more swearing, or
I've listen, man.
Yeah.
I've always
Yeah.
Danny's known me forever. I've always been into fucking cars, heavy. Danny has a picture of me. It was at IKEA. Remember, Danny? So I went to IKEA. I had a Rolls Royce Phantom on
I know that
24s.
picture.
Yeah.
Back in the day, bro. And I went to IKEA and I bought IKEA furniture, bro, and I stuffed it all into the rolls in the back, duct taped the fucking
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
I'm a car guy, bro.
You were like,
I,
didn't you give it like a thumbs up?
yeah, I don't know. Danny has it. I've always like,
Hilarious.
I've always been like that, man. I love cars. I love flipping them, making money with them. You know, that's why at the end of the day, every time I do something or I make money that is somebody from Instagram, I always give back. Like last time I sold something, I sold a watch through Instagram. So my profits were literally $5,000. The watch that I gave away was $4,300. A Breitling
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now I sold the Lambo. I'm going to be giving away a $4,000 gift certificate to Sunwing.
Nice.
You get what I'm saying? Like I always give back. Anything that I do, if it's off Instagram, I give back. That's why I do so much charity work. Like,
That's
gotta
good.
give back, man. Gotta give back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes.
Respect
Gotta
that.
give back.
Yeah.
And then I have a question for you guys. So you guys obviously seen us grow, and now we're providing more services. Are you guys looking to expand and provide more services as well? Or you guys are just sticking to
Well,
like roofing and
waterproofing is something that
Yeah,
you
so
went hard in,
we just went to commercial waterproofing.
which made total sense, by the way.
Yeah,
100%, man.
makes
Made total sense for you guys. Yeah.
So because basically, when it comes to commercial grade waterproofing, it's not just like kind of the spray on shit. It's actually membranes, which we install already on roofs. So
Yeah.
why not
So
do it on the walls
simplification
too, on
on
the
walls.
foundations?
Okay.
So yeah, we're into that now. Other than that, no, I don't think we're really looking to expand to different varieties. We're just keep pumping the stuff
Yeah.
we're doing, which a
Yeah.
lot of metal cladding, ACM panels.
yeah, you're
Those are really
you're crushing with
interesting.
the ACM
Yeah,
panels.
the
too.
ACM
Yeah.
panels are really cool.
We've
Really
really
cool,
like
yeah.
elevated to. We're mostly a roofing company, and now we do like full exterior.
Yeah, we
envelopes.
like we just sold the job. This is funny. This guy actually, somebody sent me his profile. He's a TikTok guy,
Okay.
and sent me his profile. He's building a house, so I DM'd him.
Don't say the location because
I DM'd him, and long story short, I ended up getting the job.
Nice.
Whole house, cladding all the walls, the roof, everything. Like we're
All
doing
black.
the
Brother,
Nasty.
your
Oh,
work
yeah.
and
All black,
reputation
standing
speaks for
seam,
itself.
all
Yeah,
black,
yeah, for
everything.
sure. When the
Yeah.
people see the
Yeah,
work,
man.
That's what I.
No ACM, just
When we go
just,
out,
sheet metal.
we're not your average looking guys. So when they see us watch, we have jewelry, we have this, they're like, oh, 99% gonna be like drug dealer. That's what they
Yeah,
think about.
100%.
When I go with, especially when we go with Taylor,
Yeah.
everybody's like, look at these guys. And then they start finding out who we are. They're like, whoa, what the fuck? And when they look at our work,
Yeah,
It speaks for itself.
it speaks
too, the
for
work,
itself.
man.
100%.
It speaks for
You
itself.
can be totally successful in the trade that you work in, and people shouldn't judge by that.
Yeah, man.
No, absolutely.
You
not.
put in that work, you put in that time.
Yeah,
You know,
100%.
it's,
Yeah.
And man, I've had it rough too. It's not like it was just straight sailings. You know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
years ago, I was like, fuck this, man. I don't want to fucking do demo anymore. Had a couple of big, like, especially in commercial, it'll be like big money. And I was like, oh, fuck, man. Like, this is going to ruin me. I had some guys that took like over 2 years to pay me, bro.
Yeah.
Like at the end, you know what I mean? And it kind of almost like, I was like, oh, what the fuck am I doing? Maybe I'll
But
just get out of this.
those low points, they bring
So
you
it
to
made me
another
stronger,
level.
man.
100%.
Yeah, that's what made me
It's like-
stronger, you know?
It's funny. I was telling Jerry yesterday. I'm kind of immune now to like. I'm
But you
immune to
are,
like
you
you
are.
know like when you have like a bomb hit you, like something like
bad happens.
Yeah, you're like,
I'm immune to it now. It's like, I'll deal with it.
yeah.
There's a
Well,
solution.
there's nothing we can do.
a stress.
I've been through it
That's
so many
exactly
times.
what it is.
In the beginning, when I was a business owner, I used to get stressed out, overwhelmed.
Oh,
now
fuck,
it's like,
bro.
I don't get overwhelmed on anything because I've dealt with everything already.
Yeah.
There's always a solution.
There's always a
Yeah,
solution.
there's always a
to problem.
solution.
Well, some days where I told him yesterday, like where you're overwhelmed with so much work, all it takes is send that one email.
Yeah,
That's all it
And
is.
like that's all it is.
Yeah.
You send that one email and you're like.
But
you're-
I
you're
get
getting-
it. I'm sure me and you are very alike when it comes to that.
Yeah.
It's like Daniel. So Daniel's not new to the industry, but he's new to Manpower, right? And sometimes he looks at me, he's like, bro, how are you not stressed? And I just sit back and I just
He
laugh.
laughs at me.
And I'm just like,
He
bro,
should
I've
laugh.
gone through all this already that like shit doesn't phase me as much
You're
as it
immune.
used to. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
we're
I already
just
know
immune.
how to deal with it. I'm okay
Listen,
with it.
if something
and
happens,
it'll get handled.
we're gonna handle it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's funny
That's
because
it.
I'm the same way. Sometimes I feel like I'm more stressed than he is.
100%.
It's his company. I'm
Yeah,
like, bro,
100%.
are you not as stressed as I am?
I'm like,
That's exactly like me at
Relax.
firm. I'm always more stressed than firm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember we just sold a big job in Sudbury. He's like, bro, how the fuck are we gonna do this job in Sudbury? I'm like, Jerry, fucking relax.
We'll
We're gonna
figure
figure it out.
Yeah.
I did the
100%,
job in 3 weeks.
That's how me and Justin are though. We'll figure it out. Like the girls at the
figure it out.
office lose their shit, and we're like, we're gonna figure it out, man.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Like,
So there is.
Me, I'm
there is-
thinking weather, logistics, transportation.
Oh,
whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll fucking send a limo service to send all my
there is-
guys.
Yeah.
There was one time, just to tell you guys a quick story. There's one time, once again, Ferd and I, probably like what, 3-4 crews at the time, but we were pumping out work.
Oh, bro.
And like the girls like, how are you guys gonna do it? And we were like, don't worry, just schedule it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get it done. We would literally take one guy here, one guy there, one guy here.
I love
It was
Drop off crowbars, and
Oh,
we got
yeah,
a system.
make it happen.
We got a
Yeah,
system.
yeah, yeah.
So tell me how we could do like 10 house cuts with like literally like 4 crews. We would literally break up the crews. Okay, this
Half a day
today
after.
you're gonna break out trim, doors, this. Next day when this crew's done, we're gonna
But
take a full
either
crew
way,
there.
that's how we start our
And we
project anyways.
always,
It's
always,
not
always
a
manage.
full crew's not needed.
Yeah, no.
There's steps,
Yeah,
right?
100%.
So
Yeah.
the
It's
girls
like-
in the
it's
office
like
don't
a-
understand that, right? You know?
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys go through that too, because you're like, there's steps, man. Like, don't stress.
Yeah.
100%.
And he's probably like stressed the fuck out. How the fuck are you gonna do this? And
Yeah,
you're
no,
like,
man,
no,
you just
man.
figure it out.
But it is as we go, we just figure it out.
That was you
crazy.
4 years
Oh
ago.
yeah, it literally was. But like, I also think too, like most of the time, like a lot of things are just like blown out of proportion, and sometimes all is just picking up the call, talking
Yeah.
to GC yourself, understanding what's
That is a
going
big
on,
problem.
understanding what it is that they actually want, and like when you actually sit down and like have a conversation with them, and you like kind of opened up to them, like, hey, you know what? These are the factors. This is the issues that I'm in. How could we kind of avoid them? How could we work together? And that's literally what it comes down to. Just pick up the phone, talk to the contractor, talk to the person that employed you. It'll be fine. That's all it is. Just step back.
100%.
Don't think about the issue. Be like, okay, who do I need to go to kind of solve the problem?
Yeah.
And that's exactly how we do it.
You know what? I think it was years ago. I was with Danny. It was in Mississauga. I think you were working with us. And I get to a job site. Dino pulled in, all Canadian. And I got there. It was like 8:30, 8:40. So the girls at the office said, "Oh, he's gonna be there between 8 and 9." Gets there, he starts yelling. I go, "Who the fuck are you yelling at?" Bro, I literally, you remember that day? Yeah, Danny's like, "Oh yeah, buddy, I lost my shit." I'm like, "Who the fuck?" I go, "Buddy, I'll fucking throw you in the bin." I literally told all the guys, "Let's go." Goes, "Oh, but your girl said from 8 to 9. I'm like, "Dude, it's not even 9 o'clock yet. Like, have a little bit of respect. You're no better than me."
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm trying to say to you? I'm like, "You're no better than me. We're all here to do the same job. Like, chill the fuck
100%.
out." I do feel that a lot of people are just high stress in our industry.
100%.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
is. There
A lot
is
of people
lot.
can't handle the stress.
There's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
You
You
hit
gotta
it
be able to
there. You
handle
gotta
it.
handle the stress.
Yeah.
Your problem's gonna hit you every day. You're gonna be overwhelmed.
Every
You
day.
gotta be able to deal with it.
I-
You gotta look at it like it's a grateful thing to be busy. You gotta be.
I say it all
What
the
are
time.
you upset about? You know what I mean? Like it's a good.
Dude, that's
thing.
like me. If I'm not
You gotta figure it
stressed
out.
in a day, I
You
feel
feel
like I
weird.
accomplished nothing.
Right?
Like, what the hell?
I feel
Anxiety.
bored.
Yeah.
Well, that's-
Anxiety.
Like I need to feel that like anxiety and
I
that.
go
Yeah,
home.
man,
I
me
go
too.
home and I fight with my old lady just to have stress. I'll just fucking take off to Mexico. She goes, "Where you going?" "I'm leaving tomorrow." Remember that one? She's like, "Why?" I'm like, "I have to go." I'm like, just to have something kind
That's
of
like
fucking
my
excitement.
my
bro.
favorite TikTok when the guy is like, I don't need peace, I need problems. That's exactly it. Like if I don't get that stress, bro, my day's done.
I do have some anxiety sometimes when the day goes smoothly and I get home. I'm like, what's missing in my day? And I'm like pacing the
Yeah.
house. I'm like, something's fucking
Yeah,
missing,
man.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good.
It's true. It's true. It definitely gets to you. But you want it. It's like part of your
Yeah,
your
man.
day to day.
Yeah, yeah,
Part
yeah,
of your
yeah.
being now, right?
Yeah.
We had
Trying
like a
to
day
give me the stress. Test me.
last week with the Sudbury to check on a project. It was a Monday. I'm like, fuck, my phone's like quiet. Like, it's so
Something's
weird.
wrong.
Yeah.
Usually it's non-stop, you know? I'm like, what the fuck's going
Absolutely.
on?
something's wrong.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
I say it all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even on vacation, like the first time, I was working with Fern for like 3 years because of COVID. Never went on vacation. The first time I went on vacation, I was like tripping. I was like, bro, these people don't care for me. My phone's not ringing. I'm like, do I have service? I'm like, what's going on? I even messaged him. I'm like, bro, are you okay? He's like, yeah, bro, you're on vacation. Leave me alone. I'm like, okay, I just want to make sure like we're okay. It just felt
you know what's
so
funny?
weird.
That's because you love
Yeah,
your job,
absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
Like, for me on vacation, I get antsy. I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel that left out. Like,
100%.
Yeah, and
I
this
just
is
respond
like-
to this, you know, that. I mean, I'll respond to the important shit. You know?
And
Yeah,
that's
but
how I
I'm
look
gonna
at
be
these
in
new
it.
guys that pop in. Like some people are like, oh, I'm like, honestly, man, I don't give a fuck. Like at the end of the day, they just don't have the love and passion. They got into it for a totally different reason than loving the game. You know what I mean? That's
absolutely.
at the end of the day, like you gotta love what the fuck
You gotta
do.
love it.
You gotta love it. You know what I mean? And I love it. Like I tell people, like I'm obviously involved in the framing because I own the company, but Daniel's my partner in that sector of it. He runs it. He deals with it. Like it's not my love. That's his love.
Yeah.
That's why I know it's gonna be fucking successful because it's what he loves.
Yeah.
Right? And me and Justin deal on the demo underpinning side, and it's what we love.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
great.
so
Yeah.
that's it.
So you
man.
guys open anything else? Or is you guys
I'm done,
spending?
bro.
Done?
That's
No,
it.
that's it. I only, like I said, I only wanted to provide what my
They
GCs,
needed.
like our good friends, hey man, I got problems with this. And I kept hearing it like from everybody, right?
So,
Framers
so
this, framers that.
I'm genuinely curious. It started with demo.
Yep.
Where'd I go? Underpinning?
Yeah, underpinning took off like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
So that was the
honestly.
second time you...
Too quick, too big.
So underpinning, what happened was we were providing labor, right? So we were providing labor to a couple of different underpinning companies in the city. And me and Justin are like,
Why did you do
why the
yourself?
fuck are we doing this, bro?
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly
It
what
made no fucking sense.
Yeah.
Like, why am I supplying my guys for this?
Yeah.
My friend Christian, he became a partner. He used to own Escape. He's been in the game for 20, 25 years. Same scenario as like Fern. I just don't have the exposure, right?
Yeah.
He goes, but you have everything else. It was a fucking
Yeah, that's awesome.
huge slam, bro. Like it was
yeah.
huge. Our first season, 70 houses.
Yeah, it was. We had like 20 houses at once. And we're
dude,
like, and we're so used to taking guys crowbars here doing that, so we thought we could do the same thing. And now we're bidding. Okay, you go here, take this shovel, you do this, you do that.
Bro,
Oh
it
no,
was a disaster, bro.
completely
It was
different.
a fuck-
Completely different.
Listen, all the jobs got done maybe 2 weeks later than what we thought.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? But it was just me and Justin, like,
the in and
we
out.
had our
Oh,
formula.
yeah.
And that formula we thought would work here, but it fucking didn't.
Yeah, I know.
Meanwhile, Christian and our other guys were like, bro, you can't. I'm like, yeah, we can fucking do this,
Yeah,
man. What the fuck do
absolutely.
you mean? and right? And I'm like, fuck you, I'm bringing my demo guys in, right? My demo
yeah.
guys are like, bro, you can't do that. It's like, you can't do this here. Because there's a process.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
it's a very slow process, which I'm not used to.
Timelines are different.
Yeah, man, I'm a fucking spaz when it comes to work, right? So it's like, you got to do all your number ones, and you got to wait for inspection. It's like,
Yeah, then you
who's got
strip
time for that?
Yeah.
Bro? Like,
Literally.
that's the way I look at it, right?
We'll literally start a house on Monday. It'll be Friday, and Fern's like, bro, only paint once? I'm like, bro, we literally just started. What do you mean? It's only been a week.
Losing my shit, bro.
Yeah.
I got fucking 4 or 5 guys there. Fucking, I'm like, what's going on?
I'm like, bro, it's not demo, man. He's like, bro, pin 2s and 3s should be done already. I'm like, no, man. Inspection is called. We're pouring on Monday, Tuesday, and then we start pin 2s.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
it
I
was
lost my
definitely-
mind on it. I lost my
It was
mind
definitely
on
like a
it.
learning curve.
It was.
So it was demo, underpinning, and
Yeah.
then where'd it go to?
And then it went to
Framing?
to framing and drywalling, right?
Yeah.
And then forming, my wife's best friend, they were Metro forming, Bay forming. The old man's retiring. So they approached me and said, Fernando, we know the type of person you are. You're a straight shooter. We know that at the end of the day, you're not going to fuck our family over. So we'd like, our daughter and our son, you guys to be a partner.
Yeah.
And I said, not a problem. So I said full force with them. And I think right now,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
even know, man.
Even that, our son,
I don't even know.
our son was
40
gonna be
to 60
disgusting.
homes, bro,
Yeah.
right now for foundation.
But it all goes.
But
hand
it
in
all
hand.
works together. Like
It does.
It's all the same.
demo.
Then you have your underpinning, then you have your excavation.
underpinning, framing,
Yeah.
and then once all your other trades are done, we'll close it for you and just give you the key. Now you guys finish.
Yeah,
it.
man. Like
You
that's,
know?
and we're never gonna get into teardowns, any machine work like that. We only do that for additions with the underpinning side. But teardowns are not my game. I get way too much, way too
No
many
interest in
clients.
it.
No, bro. Like I got Bradley's Demolition. He sends me so much work, and I'm so grateful for Doug. Like tons of work, and a lot of new clients we would have never met.
Absolutely.
So that's a deal that I have with him, man. Hey, listen, I'll stay in my lane. He's like, no, bro, He's like, I'm game, and that's it, right? There's no need for me to get into that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I came from machine operating, right? But
Yeah.
I don't have a love for it. I never had a love for it when I was in the machine.
Yeah.
So it's very different for me. I fucking hated being in that machine.
Yeah, I know that.
But I did it because I need money, right?
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah, we
So,
said it
so
from the
where do you
beginning.
guys see yourself 10 years from now?
somebody made a comment to me the other day, and I foresee it. I foresee like Some guys like I see Manpower.
You want to
kinda
go
like,
Canada wide, or like what do you want to do?
I'm definitely gonna fuck with the States. It's just a matter of time. I have an opportunity to go to Dubai right now, so I might be flying out soon and checking that out because it's
That'd be really cool.
it's fucking intense down there right now.
Probably
Like
really hot.
what you do and what I do there, bro.
I hear you.
You wouldn't,
Another buddy of mine was telling me.
you wouldn't come back here.
Yeah,
You know, a friend of mine opened up something down there, and he's like, he's like, you have no idea. He's like, it's like you're valued, like you're actually valued for what you do. You know what I mean? Like you're considered like top notch. Not like here, oh, here's another. No, it's like they're like when it comes to stuff that we do, it's like you're really valued, man. So we'll see, man.
My 10 years was a completely different. I was like on the beach, retired. This guy's like Dubai, this other. Okay, my 10 years just went to 20 now.
They got beaches in Dubai.
No, man.
If he keeps going, I gotta keep going.
I've been asked by somebody really, really big in construction to be bought out, and I said no.
Nah, this is for the love. I agree.
man,
Jerry tells me, he goes, how much money would someone have to offer you to sell? Like,
Yeah.
Bro,
I don't know, man.
It was pretty decent, man. It was 18 mil, you know what I mean? And I said, nah, man, because like if I'm bothering you, it's because you're scared of what I'm gonna do in the future.
Yeah,
That's all that
100%.
means, right? So
100%.
that's reality of
You're
it,
absolutely
right?
right.
But I'm not gonna be building homes. I'm gonna tell everybody right now. I'm not getting into that. I don't want to get into that. Again, because I see with my ex-father-in-law what he went through and how stressed he was. I don't want to do that, man. I just want to provide good services. That's
so you're
it.
gonna stick with the framing?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
We're
We
not
can't. We physically can't
do anymore.
do anymore.
No.
That's a lot.
Like
Yeah,
we,
no, it's
we
already
physically can't.
You
Like,
then you're taking away from a lot of people that deal with us too.
Yeah, 100%. You're
Because we
not
don't just
taking
get calls
food
from
away from our
GC.
table.
Yeah, man, we
get
do
calls
with a lot of
from
bro, we get a lot of
framers, we get
framers
calls from
too.
electricians, plumbers, like a bunch of people that
good.
use us for
that's
services.
amazing.
Because we don't just demo stuff. We can selectively do something for you, like dig trenches and things like that.
Concrete cutting. That's where I came from
Yeah,
too,
right.
right?
So
Like,
there's a lot of
you know?
stuff that we do.
Yeah,
that,
man,
that
there's a lot.
people utilize us for.
Yeah.
Now, if we compete with electricians, why the hell are they going to call us? Right?
Yeah.
And then
And
at
it's
that point,
funny.
we might
I
as well
can
just
show
start
you on my
building.
Instagram. I've had tile companies being like, "Yeah, I'd like to buy the license Manpower like tiling." I'm like, "No." I'd like to like I have everybody, bro. Like even electricians, like, "Hey man, can we like buy like the license like Manpower Electrical?"
Yeah,
I
to
own
use the
all the
name.
names. I fucking incorporated everything on purpose.
That's good. Man.
And I said, "No, man." I'm like, "No, this is where we're. This is it.
There's
for
no
us."
more,
There's
yeah.
no more, man.
The
There's
bigger
no
you
more.
get, the more you gotta worry about shit like that.
100%.
Right?
Yeah, we don't.
100%.
Yeah.
But you want to grow with what you're good at.
Oh, 100%.
But that's the thing. I
I can
only,
see Fern going Canada wide and going to other countries and stuff. For sure.
yeah. That's my
It'd be really
intentions.
fun. It'd be really
That's
fun
my-
to go to,
that's my
to other
intentions.
provinces.
This guy's
I
dying to
know,
go
I'm
to
like,
Florida
dude,
stuff every
open
day.
up. Skylex Miami, baby. Let's
Yeah,
go.
that's it.
Yeah, but
I'm the
even
first
now,
one there.
Yeah.
You can do it.
we have a couple of Miami
clients.
clients, and they said that Miami's a dump right now, man. It's turning into a really big dump right now. I'm hearing, so it's kind of like, fuck, really.
There is a lot of opportunity from what I hear out there. It's just finding the manpower.
Well,
It's
the-
finding
legit,
the
no pun
manpower,
intended.
right?
Yeah, you could go to the more classy areas like more Northwest Palm. and
Listen,
stuff
at the end of the day, with
Yeah.
what we do, bro, and how we love what we do, we'll make it fucking work anywhere.
Anyway.
That's the way I look at it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, and as long as I bring Danny to do my videos, we'll fucking crush anywhere in the world. That's about it, right?
Realistically, the struggles that you went through here to kind of find your suppliers, do this and that, you're gonna obviously find there.
Yeah, like I talked to
You've
Dino-
already done it
I
once
talked to
here,
Dino
so it's gonna
from
be
Canadian,
easier to
he's
do it
like, yeah,
again.
bro. He goes, if you want to set up in Florida or Miami, he's like, cool, bro. I'll send you 10 trucks.
You guys will be golfing more than anything else.
100%.
That's the whole
Well,
plan.
I would be with Mark. Right?
That's why I
You gotta
said.
go, when you go down, I'm coming. Me and Jerry.
That's why
We
I
gotta
said
open
my
something
10-year
down.
plan was to be on the beach.
I'd like to have something in Florida.
I don't know if I'd ever want to get out of it though. Like I always want to be involved in something. I think you'd
100%.
get really bored.
100%.
In
No,
life.
yeah,
If
yeah.
you-
100%. What would
if
you
you
do?
step too far
If you
past
fall for
it,
anything, what the fuck are you gonna do? Every
But
day?
see,
But that's
bro,
the
that's
whole
why I
thing.
flip cars on the side.
Yeah.
It's my enjoyment too, right?
But
You
you're
know
at the
what I mean?
office every day.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He comes to the office every day,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
he still checks in on everything.
Yeah, I'm not like
Hey,
some
guys, how's it
other
going
some
here?
other demo owners
How's
that
it going there? You
are
know,
never
what are you
anywhere.
doing?
No, I
That's
love
work.
this
That's
shit,
work.
man. I
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
love
yeah.
it.
work.
Yeah.
I love the stress of
100%,
it.
yeah.
I think it's the stress of it that I love.
He's there for a reason. Like even though he's not paying attention, he's doing his own thing, like DMing people back. He's like listening to every conversation.
Yeah.
He's hearing what's going on, and after at the end of the day, like, okay, what's going on with this? Like, oh, so you heard that?
Yeah.
It's like,
And
of
then
course.
he pushes
Yeah.
you too, right?
Yeah,
He'll,
absolutely.
he'll push you, in certain ways just to make everything work. And he
100%.
comes up
It's a
with
good leader.
really solutions or
Listen, man, I just want all my guys to do well. You know, one of my guys, Arturo, he's been with me for 5 years now.
Yeah.
And bro, like, he was a union roofer from Mexico, no papers, okay? The union took him, gave him all his certificates.
Yeah.
Funny how that works, right? Gave him all his fucking certificates. His face, bro, with a different name, not even his fucking name. Met him, great guy, had an alcohol problem.
Yeah.
Threw him out, came back. I got him cleaned right the fuck out. Bro, now he's one of my top guys on the field, man. Like, and now he's not even on the field anymore. Like, bro, he would have got a house, like roof off, like I'm talking like right down to fucking foundation. Danny's like this right now, bro. 4 days, bro.
Yeah, crazy.
Like there's fucking nobody. Like him and his crew. Now I have him now as a super. He's hitting every single site. I have a driver for him, and he hits all of our sites all day long. I want all the guys to win at the end of the day.
For sure, I think you're the same way. Like you want
man.
everybody.
I
to
know
win.
you're like that,
Like,
bro.
you push,
I know.
You push the guys. You push us to pump.
Yeah.
It only
Dude,
reflects on him too, right?
And it
on,
just-
you know,
I think it's the energy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like,
When you're passionate about something and people feel the energy, like this guy's like, you love going to work every day. It's like people want to be a part of it too. Like, you
yeah,
feel the
bro. Like,
energy.
and you want everybody around you to win.
100%.
At the end of the
Yeah,
day,
I'm 100%.
You're
I'm the
good
same
at
way.
you're good at utilizing to the max, and then taking the next step to hire somebody. But like for the longest, it was me and him
Yeah.
pumping the job.
Longest time, yeah.
And like it's when I tell people like incomes and whatever,
Numbers, yeah.
people are like, holy shit, how the fuck do you guys do that? Just
Listen, man. For me,
But that's what it is. And now we're at that step where I think we're trying to expand.
Yeah,
next thing
the
now
team,
is
but like it's
buy your first truck.
that bro, that was a piece of shit. Fucking Dodge 1500.
I had a piece of shit too.
Yeah, bro. Sold fucking everything, bro. You know what
I remember
mean?
when I first bought like a decent truck. One of my clients goes to me, "It's about fucking time."
But like Fern always says, and like if we're gonna leave you guys with anything, it's build it and they will come. Like
right,
even
man. I'm
even
never
like
scared,
our office, like literally, I was like, bro, why all this? So I was like, bro, don't worry. In the next 6 months to a year, this will be full. And I was like, literally, the year has come, and we're literally expanding upstairs, downstairs. We're literally like, okay, we literally got to leave here.
My
We need
first
something
office
bigger.
was half the size of your office, bro. In there, that was my
100%.
first office, bro.
Build it, it'll
Yeah.
come. If you
Stop
believe
letting it off somebody
it'll
else.
come.
Yeah,
Trust me. Make this space, and then automatically your brain like, okay, I need to fill that space. How could I fill that
you
space?
push for that.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Because you
I
see
agree
and you
with that.
envision
I
it
agree.
every day.
that's your mind now too. You're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
I think we're at the point where we've outgrown this place.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
Now you're
Like if this
trying
was
to
us, we
I would've
literally
been up.
office here. This wouldn't even be here.
I would have got a
literally,
permit. I would have built up. Fuck, I'm fucked up.
We'd have-
Elevator. Fuck.
We'd have a loft over here, people laying down, typing. We'd figure it out, man. We'd figure it out.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's exactly what it is. And then like my favorite thing he says all the time is like, you're only facing time. Time is your biggest like battle.
Hey,
your hurdle.
man, me and Danny, that's
And
our
like
line,
that's
man.
what it is, man.
Yeah,
and
man.
like time will come, and like
Yeah, man, it's gonna come.
it'll all work out at the end of the day.
Come.
It'll all work
like
out.
this table, you could fit like eight estimators here.
Oh,
Oh,
absolutely.
100%. bro.
You know those little
But
laptops.
I would
they're
have
very
6
small,
of these
eh? You guys
tables
don't-
and jam them all. That's me, though.
Literally with a hole in the middle, people working in the middle too. Like, you gotta use all your space.
The toilets under here.
Yeah, you're not leaving. Like, keep
If
going.
I could, I would. Bro.
Yeah,
But no, that's where we're at, man. But like, yeah, man,
that's
you're,
good.
you're only fighting time.
Yep.
If we leave you with something, that's that. You're only fighting time.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
build it, and they'll come.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
No, it's true though.
Tear it down
He
and go
said
back.
it all the time. He said it all the time. Even when I first got in, we had like probably our office was this size at the on unit 24. Was this
And
size?
we couldn't. Our bay was so small, bro.
Yeah, we couldn't do anything with it.
I remember that office.
Yeah.
I came to see you at that office.
And then he's
you
like,
would walk in and
absolutely.
boom, right there.
And then we're like, okay, we're gonna do construction here. And then we literally started tearing down walls. And he's like, you know what, fuck it, I don't want to be here. And then literally called the landlord. And the landlord's like, okay, I have another tenant leaving in a few months. Just wait. So literally, I was like, wow, so we really need this size? Like, bro, build and they'll come. We literally built all these offices, the space downstairs, everything. And literally 6 months, we had 3 girls in there. We had another guy come in to be an estimator, and then just blew up. And then literally a year being in there, we're literally another 3 or 4 offices upstairs, offices downstairs, and it's and another 6 months where we're gonna be.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Sometimes I don't even know how many trucks I have.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
I literally got asked that question. Where was I the other day?
I can't answer.
That's when we started numbering the plates because we've
Oh.
lost count.
I can't answer the question.
So I went to a site visit, and literally the guy shook my hand. Whatever. Long story short, I went to the wrong house. I knocked on 60. I knocked on 69. I don't know how I got to 69, but it was actually 71. The house. So whatever, I got there, and then he's laughing at me knocking the other house. And I got there, and the first thing he didn't even say, "Hey, how are you? What's your name?" He's like, "So, how many trucks do you guys have on the road now?" And I was just like,
It's a lot.
I was like,
It's a
honestly,
lot,
I don't
it's a
know.
lot.
I don't know how many we have. I'm I know our gas bill is almost $15,000 a month. So I'm I think that's
our
a lot of
gas every
cars.
month, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Diesel, bro. All diesel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Diesel's
You guys use gas cards? How do you guys do it? How do you
Yeah,
I do gas
how do you
cards.
guys deal with all your
I do petrol gas cards.
Yeah.
So each gas card is to each truck anyway, so that it belongs to that person. Then we know automatically.
Never gets shared. Yeah.
You know, all our vehicles have tracking on it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that way, the office,
GPS,
the office is heavy
everything,
into it.
everything.
That way, that we know too if the guys are fucking around.
100%.
You know, unfortunately, it's the nature of the beast too.
No, you gotta be able to manage people, right? You gotta know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
and you know, we sometimes, you know, we go a little bit heavy in buying stuff. Gets fucked up sometimes, you know what I mean, bro? Like
equipment?
yeah, man. Like IHL, fuck, man.
Oh yeah,
They
that's
fucking
another
love
one.
us, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
But we're consistently in there using products too. Like
Yeah, we're
our
not just
site
spending.
prep.
Oh, our site
We're
prep,
spending
bro.
thousands a week.
Oh, you
just
should guys
in
buy
site
most of your shit from my
Bro,
I
10 to 15K a week with IHL.
Yeah,
Like
when it comes to
sometimes,
site
bro.
prep.
Like in the summertime, it's crazy, bro. Like it's all their site prep. You know what I mean? I don't bother. I have a relationship with them, right? They're good people to me, and that's it. I don't care about anybody. Oh, I can get cheap. I don't care.
I think I have to go there like a couple times a week just to pick up stuff that we're kind of lacking.
Yeah,
because we
yeah.
order things like in bigger orders,
bulk,
but
yeah.
we still got to top up and keep things flowing.
Yeah,
right?
I,
So
one thing about me, man, I don't let anything run out. It's my biggest pet peeve, bro.
we can't.
Like I have like fucking 5 or 10 of everything. Like every truck has fucking quick cuts that every single like I don't care, man. Like I'll
you
invest
guys
the money.
do shit right.
Just
Yeah, bro.
That's
I
why I told you I respect that a lot. Like the way I see you invest money back in the business. I love
I
it.
have to, bro.
'Cause
Like,
you got to have a bigger vision. Like especially if you're bringing people along with you on the ride, right? You
Yeah,
want a
like-
better future for all your guys.
100%. No, like,
it's also who we're dealing with, right? Like at the end of the day, like we are doing like demo. Like numbers aren't crazy. We're not making
No,
millions
that's-
off a
that's
demo,
what people don't
right? So it's
understand.
kind of like we make our numbers because of
Volume.
the
the
volume,
volume, bro.
and the
Yeah.
quantity, right? So it's kind of like every minute, every hour counts. So it's kind of like if a guy needs to leave the site to go and pick up this one, another site, or go rent and this and that. Look how much money I lost. I didn't lose $150 on the rental. I lost the wear and tear on my tires, the gas. I lost the labor of him leaving, and then
Look
the
at all
guy's
that.
not doing anything because the leader left. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like before you know, you're losing
so-
thousands of
so-
dollars
we look
because
at
of
all
a
that.
$100 machine. I'm like, no, let's get it. Let's make sure they have everything. And I tell the guys all the time because like he instilled it in me, and we said all the time like I'd rather you have more than less. More than less, always.
Always.
And they say, oh, but I don't need it. I'm like, you don't need it because you can't think about it. I'm like, but when you're there, you're like, fuck, I needed it. So I'm like, just take
Saves
it
time.
and have it.
Yeah.
Pays
And that's
for
what it
itself.
comes down to. Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
10.
Okay, boys, your phone's going nuts over there.
It's all right.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
wrap this up.
Let's get
guys.
somewhere.
It was nice having you guys.
No,
Nice
man, I
to
love
see
it.
you.
Yeah,
That's
man.
it.
Baby,
We wrapping it up.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby.
That's it.
Ciao,
I see
ciao.
cars and watches all day long, brother.